I did my book report over Don't Waste Your Life by John Piper. I believe this book is mainly about taking risks. So he talked a lot about how his father was an evangelist, and they never really went to travel to go see him much. But I feel like to him it felt more like of a leap of faith to go see his dad, to go watch him preach and listen to his word. 2 insights from this book. I believe there are so many insights that I could take from this book. The main one that I like was that whenever he talks about nothing will ever separate us from the love of Christ. Nothing can ever separate us from how we take God and how we love him. But yet in every single situation we face, we have to look for God. We have to look for him. He's not somebody that we just fall back on. But nothing can pull you away from God's love unless you let it pull you away. I believe that this book really talked about your love for Christ and how you need to stick with it. We need to stay with it. As our generation, they're calling us to take risks. They're calling the next generation of adults. They're calling us to change everything. They're calling us to break this chain. They're calling us to look for God and to change everybody's perspective. Everybody's perspective is so off God right now, and nobody's really thinking of, hey, like let's go to church. No, everybody wants to go party, or they want to go drink, or they want to go. I mean, it's just everything. So I believe a second insight that I can take personally is that Christ is my treasure. Just like he said in the book, Christ is our treasure. Therefore, no matter what, I need to always look for Christ. And that's one thing that I'm going to start working on more because of all the points he made in this book. I believe that with reading this, it makes me want to favor and love Christ more than I have been. I have been away from him, but in my generation, I see now that we have to break it. And he calls for our generation to take another step, to take a step forward, to take a leap of faith, and to take a risk. By taking a risk, I believe that it'll help our generation, and it'll help everybody that follows us and that sees us. They'll say, oh my gosh, they're followers of Christ, like, let's go. I mean, maybe not at first, but sooner or later, they'll begin to follow. So my first insight overall would be that nothing can separate us from Christ. Christ has our love, and Christ will always have my love, and I will always have his, no matter what. And then the second insight, I think, is that we don't need to take a detour. Like he said in the book, don't take a detour from God. Stick with him. Keep him, hold his hand through everything. Because without him, we can't gain anything. We only stray farther and farther away from him. But this book really helped me get a better look on things of how I need to be treating myself and how I need to be treating my relationship with God. And I think it'll be a lot better for me from now on. So it gave me 2 really good insights to how I should be acting. Thank you.